I'm giving the Nigerian police, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, 48 hours to provide this guy. We are giving you 48 hours to provide this guy that just made a threat to the Christians around Nigeria. Now, these are the states that I listed. He said if they don't provide those people that were responsible or somehow involved in the buying of those 16 people in those states, that the Christians in these states will suffer. The Christians in Borno, the Christians in Kano, the Christians in Jos, Kaduna, and Adamawa, that they will suffer for it. That means he's making a threat that they also start attacking Christians. So I'll be waiting for the police. I don't want to talk past like that. Same way, the Nigerian police, they go arrest people and make tweets. You understand? Say defamation of character, all those things, say this one. The same way when they arrest them, you people should go and look for this guy and provide him for threatening the Christians in Nigeria. That's number one. Number two, you said something about Deborah. Say Deborah insults your prophet. I never saw a proof of that anywhere. Well, as of the time, me, I don't even do social media where we're like that. You understand? I didn't have the platform I have today. But I want you people to provide that proof. And again, just in case, if not that religion have messed up Africa, if not that religion not finish you now. So you claim say your prophet is holy. You claim that your prophet is holy. You pray to your prophet is a supernatural being. Do you understand? So if they insult your prophet does not have a power. You don't get spiritual power to buy the person who insult him. Must you ask for your prophet? Are you an idol worshiper? After you go swear in the name of God, are you an idol worshiper? You go to the mosque every day to pray. Why can't you pray that God will attack Deborah? So you take laws into your hand and you are opening your mouth to come and say it. Now because of sin in Nigeria, again, I need to remind you, anytime, bros, I don't do Sharia. I don't be small picking for religious war. I don't be small picking. I am not a child. Do you understand? Now experience, I'm just 31. I go turn 31 this April. Now experience, now serious experience I get for life. Like I said, I don't lynch me, I don't do Sharia, I don't be baby talk and follow you talk. A lot of times when something happen for Nigeria where concern religion, a lot of you illiterates. Because I know say some Islam is the way get sense. A lot of them talking to the illiterates now. When I just carry on our phone, start to be threatening. Like saying only when I get power to fight. Do you think the Christians cannot fight? I mean, to say the power of fighting, only Islam is you say the power of killing, the power of buying people, you say only for your religion is there. The guy where go reach, they go drop religion, they go drop Bible. All men go march. All men go march. You think, I don't know, a lot of times people just want to just talk. When this thing happened in Edo State, me, I am from Edo State, I condemned it. I didn't want to hear the reason why. I don't care about the reason. I condemned it 100% because jungle justice is not the way. But over time, I know this is a different northerners, they make different videos. A lot of Hausas, a lot of Muslims, you are making a lot of videos. Which reasonable Christian have you seen that came out to support what they did in Edo State? Which reasonable Christian? Now you are sending message to the president, and they send message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you get problem with the president, face the president. Don't bring Christians into it. If you want to start a religious war, start it. So you want to start attacking the Christians there for what reason? Did they start attacking the Muslims around every other part of Nigeria? Now this one, I will finally make the country share. You see this Edo matter. If the government does not contain this on time, now it will finally bring division for this country. I swear to God, because it will cause that war where everybody define, and everybody go rest. Maybe if the country scatter, everybody go rest because the government are not even interested in this matter. By now, therefore, don't give people say this state. We don't want to see so. All these Fulani headsmen, all these cowmen, all of you. This is where you should go with your cow. This is where you should go with your cow. They are not interested. They are planning for their politics in 2027. Now you go make places like you come and second the threatening. If you start to the threatening for you, you go base so. Listen. Mona, listen. Calm down. We are all Nigerians here, bro. Nobody they fear anybody. Every time you go just talk. Every time there's something happen. Now they make threats. Did Deborah again as soon as burn down? Nobody is supporting what happened in Edo State. No human being is supporting what happened in Edo State. They are my people. But now me follow, I'll be the first to come out I can condemn them. For all the people against social media platform, I am the first that came out to condemn it. I will start posting different videos of Edo State. My next post will be a video from Edo State. How they take by 5 people. I have had that video for the longest. I said just few weeks before this thing happened, it was so painful to me that I had to call somebody that is in the police. And I told him, I said the day when I'll carry myself to Google my state, it go turn problem, they go arrest me that day. I swear to God, I told him before this thing happened. I said, if you miss I go buy for last, give my people, go stand. Go let anybody where they come with bye. Yes, I know say I don't come up for north, I don't relocate. It's too much. It's too much. All of you now are coming out. How many times when I don't come out before? Come talk say, okay, yes, we hear say some northerners keep people, we hear say some Fulani keep people for Benue State, especially Benue State. I know what Benue people they face. Nobody have gone to their rescue. Nobody. Enugu women now still they cry. Nobody. Ondo people they cry. Nobody. It just happened. Everybody feel like okay, they can talk now. Bros, you go warn yourself. I don't want to see all this nonsense online. All of them they do is from the north. Wanna leave this rubbish talk. If you want Nigeria to grow, you stop this nonsense. But if you want to start religious war, there's no problem. Time will come, they will leave Bible, they'll leave everybody will start that madness. Mona, they calm down. Mona, they calm down. Mona, they calm down. Mona, they calm down. Jungle justice is not the way. I stand against jungle justice and I'll say it 1 million times. But nobody should threaten anybody. Nobody should threaten anybody. And to the Inspector General of Police, you have 48 hours to arrest this guy. You want to take pick influencers when they tweet or when they type. Especially you, PRO. Especially you, PRO. You have just 48 hours to provide this guy.
With this video, I know I'm going to offend a lot of people. Most especially the Northerners, to me, that I think might not be, if you are not reasonable, this may annoy you and you may feel bitter. But I think it's high time we tell ourselves the truth. And what is that I want to say? You see, the fact is, what has happened in Uromi should be an eye-opener to the Northerners. And what do I mean by that? Gone are the eras when people produce children that they cannot cater for. And at the end of the day, the children grow up and go to other states and be doing menial jobs like Shushena, cutting of grass, babambola, and the rest of it. That is what is causing C-finish. If I must use that word just like I used for the military at a point in time. I say now C-finish, they cause all these things. Well, those things may be embedded in religious, whatever, it may have a religious affiliation, but I actually don't believe in that. Because I have a lot of good Muslims that don't see life that way. They believe in responsibility. I'm not trying to discourage Al-Majri in any way, but the Al-Majri should be well structured in such a way that it shouldn't be an avenue where somebody will produce children that he can't cater for. And the only thing he has left is just to push them into Al-Majri or not be responsible to them. And we should try to get rid of marrying a lot of women and having so many children that at the end of the day we are not responsible. That is what is giving birth to all this. You don't command respect from anybody by so doing. The world is evolving. If you look at it, let's take it memory lane. All that has been happening, the unaliving and the ill treatments, whatever, is just made it on the poor. The poor common people you have on the streets. That is just it. We have a lot of Northerners in the south and the east that are doing well. You dare not take that kind of rubbish to them because you can't stand it. They command so much respect, they command so much resources that if you try to rubbish them, I'm telling you, all hell will lose broke. And you can't stand it. They don't try them. Do you see them being mobbed? They don't mob them. Because these are people that were brought up by responsible parents, responsible families, and at the end of the day, they pursue their career and they relocated to wherever they're going and they establish themselves as an authority. So it's high time we have a debate around that. The era of having children that you can't be responsible for has gone. The world is evolving. And they say the only constant thing in life is change, and only those that have the ability to adapt that survives. Even the so-called violence, a lot of people are threatening to make violence or whatever. It has evolved. You can only make violence on the poor like you. The rich have so insulated themselves with government resources, with so much security that you can't hear them. So at the end of the day, I'm still going to be repeating, it's going to be a battle for the poor against the poor. If you feel retaliation is the answer. That is not just it. And again, I think it's high time as Northerners, we should call a lot of our Islamic scholars, our cleric scholars, both Islam and even Christians, that are deceiving you people, that are making you think that this religion is more difficult and this religion is more about sacrificing yourself and not living to enjoy the dividends of life. That era has gone. That era has gone. Let's disabuse our mind from that. The fact is, this life is simple if you understand the basic principles and concepts. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be worldly or you're going to be wayward. You can still maintain your moral and religious stand, and at the same time, you are very respected and very objective in everything you do. Look at Saudi Arabia. Are they not Islams? Who dare you assault a person from Saudi Arabia or look down on him? Because there seems to be a kind of a balance. You don't allow a kind of myopic and fanatic scholars to come and ruin your life for you, all in the name of religion. We need to wake up and leave all those stuffs. It's not helping anybody. What I'm just trying to say is, until they not learn to command respect from their counterparts, until they not learn to command respect by living a comfortable and a very respectable life, nobody will respect you. They'll think life is cheap. And that is why a lot of all these things will happen. They know there's nothing you can do. All you can do is rant. Or if you even want to retaliate, you can't retaliate on the people that have made this evil. You can only retaliate on poor people like you. I keep saying this. And I'm still going to repeat this, that the problem of the North is the North. Whether you're happy with it or you're not. Let's stop all these things. Let's stop all these things. Development, civilization, and a lot of it will not stop you from practicing your religion. But don't allow people, and I need to say this to the youths, don't allow people that have wasted their life in delusion trying to come and tell you religion the way they feel it's supposed to be, that has not even paid them, has not even favored them. Live your life. At the end of the day, if you're alive so long to see what it takes to be alive and what religion is all about, you get to see that religion is all about being good. Just be good to yourself. Be good to yourself, be good to your neighbors, and nothing more. Forget about the technicalities. Don't bother about people that are not worshiping the same religion with you. This one is not God. This one is... That is not your problem. The problem is just be good and be productive. And you will command respect. Bello made a video recently in regards how some of the religious leaders are also beneficiaries from the government. And at the end of the day, the only thing they come to do is, when election time comes, the cleric scholars will call you and tell you that this is what we should do, this is what we do, without knowing on the ground that they have been collecting money and they have been beneficiaries. And you now, you think you're doing something in the name of religion. In the name of religion, that you're doing it for the sake of religion and holiness, and at the end of the day, it's messing up your life. Don't allow people that have lived their life and have enjoyed and that are even benefiting on your ignorance to ruin your life. Live your life free. Religion is not difficult. Just be good, be happy, love yourself, love your neighbor. That is the summary of religion. Forget about technicalities. Everybody may not understand or do the same thing you're doing, but that is fine as long as his own doesn't affect you. And that is just it. We need to have this discussion. There's need for the North to wake up. Be in tune with changing times. That is what I'm trying to say. Let's not shy away from the truth. Look at other parts of the country. They concentrate on things that develop them, progress them. You have a lot of millionaires and billionaires in their own part. But when it comes to the North, all we talk about is all about religious difference and tribal difference. Where is it taking us? How has it benefited anybody? Nobody. Rather, it has succeeded in making you so primitive that when you go to a lot of places as a result of your appearance due to poverty, people think you're a terrorist. People think you're a rebel. People think you're a problem. Even when in heart you are not. So till you get to make yourself better, nobody will respect you. Nobody will appreciate you. And most importantly, say no to fanatical religious ideologies. Live your life. Live free. Try your best. Believe in God. Love humanity. Love yourself. And that is the summary. Nothing more. God help us all.
It's what is happening in our country right now. All those Fulani henchmen, all the killings in Enugu, on those states, all over Nigeria. And to combine with what just happened in Edo State, Nigeria might be approaching to the wish of the corrupt Nigerian politicians. Now, before I explain, there's a part of that Edo State incident that some people are not talking about that I want us to listen. Let me explain.
Let me also correct one impression here. It was not a one-sided thing that happened in Oromi. Right. When these people were stopped, they said they were going to go in to search the vehicle because they had local information that they were actually carrying arms. So in the process of struggling to go inside, one of them stabbed one of the vigilante guys. So in the process of that, hell was let loose. But that is not justifying the action.
I want to categorically tell you this, that issue that happened in Edo State, that Oromi issue, it is Nigerian government fault. If they had done what they're supposed to do from the beginning, if they had talked to the people, if they had addressed the issue of those Fulani henchmen, all those killing, destroying people's crops and all that, if they had addressed this issue before now, that wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. What happened in Edo State was a reaction of the silence of the government. People are already angry. Fuel is already on the floor. You just want something to ignite it. As I'm talking to you now, the country is highly flammable like this. Any spark if it blow off. But guess what? That is what they want. They want the Hausa man to start looking for the Edo man, to start hunting the Edo man down. They want the Yoruba man and the Hausa man to start looking for each other to kill. They want, every tribe to start fighting each other. Now let me tell you, let me use example of what is currently happening now between the Edo people and the Hausa people. The unrest currently fueling on the ground. Jagaban is still talking about how Wike will help him secure election in 2027. That is what is in their head. It's not even the insecurity of what is happening. Oh, the Hausa politicians in the north are looking for how they can merge with a lot of politicians from southeast or southwest so that they can grab power in 2027. That is their own issue. Their issue is how they will unite. Have you ever seen an Hausa politician and a Yoruba politician fighting each other? Have you ever seen Hausa politician and Igbo politician exchanging words? Say, I will beat you today, I will kill you today. No, they are united in their corruption. They are united in grabbing power. They are united in their evil doings. But they cannot successfully unite if you are not divided. So that is why they give deaf ear for whenever you have an issue. What will it take them to address this issue of Fulani herdsmen using cow or people in the villages? What will it take them? What will it take them to send the police? What will it take them to send the armies? What will it take them? So I'm just trying to let you guys understand. Before the people from the north start reacting, provokingly reacting, remember, this is not the first time that Hausa people are killing people in southeast, are killing people in southwest, are killing people in middle belt. This is not the first time. So this is not a tribal issue. This is a national issue. We should calm down and look at how to address it. This is not time to start hunting down Edo people or hunting down Igbo people or start looking for Yoruba people. No. Because before this Edo issue, there was this. Watch this video. Now look into your conscience and search yourself. Be truthful to yourself. If you are the owner of this farm, what will you do? If you are the owner of this farm, that your crops are growing, somebody use cow and destroy it, what will you do? If you are family members of those people that Fulani henchmen go to their villages in the night and kill all of them, how will you react? If you are the family members of those people that were killed in Ondo State, if you are the family member of those people that were killed in Enugu State, how will you feel? So this whole thing has been going on in southwest and southeast. So Edo State is just a reaction, it's a reaction of an inbuilt anger. a compiled anger. There's no justification to that. For no reason should you take any man's life. For no reason should you do that. But just know that this thing, the way it's going to, it will not be the people against the people, which the people in power want, so that you can leave them alone. They will now use that opportunity to eliminate or remove whoever they want to remove. There will be too much casualty if Nigerians should ever take this as a tribal war or a tribal fight. It will not end well. It is the grass that will suffer it. And who are the grass? Innocent Nigerians. How years the politicians will do. Their children are not in this country. Their wives are not in here. How years they will do. They will take their jet, leave, and they'll be watching you from CNN, or be watching you from AIT, or be watching you from channels from there. You let us be one. Let's fight to be one common enemy. Hold the Nigerian government accountable for insecurity, because all of them in that power sworn to protect lives and property. Protection of the people is #1 job of the Nigerian president. Protection of life and property is #1 job of the governors. They are the CSOs of every state. The Nigerian police job is to protect lives and property. With what is happening right now, we can say they have failed, and that is why we are calling them that they are terrible at their job. They should sit up. Anyway, I will only say this: we have no other country but Nigeria. Please, let's not burn down our country.
What is fairness to you as a Nigerian? Jungle justice is not something to be applauded. Jungle justice has been done to a lot of innocent people that had nothing to do with the crime or the accusation. But here is one thing I have to say. The government are reluctant to solve the problem of the masses. People are hungry, people are suffering, crying for help from the government, but the government are not bothered. And people are beginning to take laws into their hands by doing what they feel is right for them. A lot of these people are tagged to be innocent, but they are killing the real innocent people on our roads, kidnapping the innocent. A lot of these people are tagged to be innocent, but they are on our farms, raping innocent girls. Here is one thing we should be reminded of. Fulani herdsmen from the north, Boko Haram from the north. Fulani herdsmen are all around the state in Nigeria. Think about what they've done to farmers in Benue State. They are in Bayelsa. What about Kaduna farmers? What about people in Kaduna? Let's talk about Deborah that was burnt to death for blasphemy. Why didn't they think of saying, okay, let's take Deborah to the police station? They were provoked and didn't consider whether to take the issue to the police or whosoever. They went ahead to set Deborah ablaze, and till today, what has been done? It is unfortunate how people continue to do wrong and wrong and wrong. Once the people they do wrong to try to retaliate, these people will be seen to be bad people. They've been doing this wickedness and they have justification to it. I watched that video and I was deeply touched. I must say, that didn't just happen because of they were seen with arms. It was as a result of all the atrocity they've been committing, all the atrocity that has been going on, and the government has failed to do anything about it. And now the innocent, that's if they are innocent, has to pay for the crime of those that are really guilty. If those that perform the jungle justice has to be persecuted, then I must say that a lot of other people in the north that has been causing harm to Christians, that has caused farmers so much pain, should as well be persecuted without favoritism.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please my love, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye.